I am Vishwajit Namawar from Media and Public Relations Committee, IIM Raipur. Today, we are honored to have with us Ms. Surupa Choudhury, Senior Manager, Human Resources at Parexel. Ma'am, we are happy to welcome you to IIM Raipur's 8th HR Summit. We have few questions for you, and I would like to begin by asking you about uh, the best practices in HR and how do you stay updated with the latest trends in the HR domain, and how means do you get involved in specific resources or networks that keep you ahead of the latest trends. If you can shed some light on it, please.
Sure. Thank you. First of all, I'm delighted to be in IIM Raipur and getting the invite, I would say. And after I think 6-7 years, I'm in a campus, which is really, I really enjoyed from yesterday till today. Now, coming to your question, I would say, yeah, there are a lot of HR practices, and we are evolving with the future of work. Every organization, I would think, changing their strategies, their policies, because a lot of digitization is coming in, AI is coming in. So we have to be on the run or on the go to stay relevant, right? So that's more important. And we are, I would say, reviving some of the policies, tweaking it as per the need of the hour. And to your second question, like how I stay connected, I think a lot of I being an HR business partner, I do a lot of connects with employees, one-on-one connects. Though I work from home, it's a hybrid model, but I love to connect, and I virtually connect with employees, understand their need, understand from where they're coming from. If they're asking something, where they're coming from, as well as I'm also linked with nowadays, a lot of learning. Learning is on the fly, I would say.
Right.
So LinkedIn Learning, Udemy, Coursera, we keep on doing some of those sessions, reading certain books, also, following TED Talks, part of many HR related groups, whether it's NHRD, HRD, multiple are there. So associated with that. And till I think learning agility is the key word here. So if I keep on learning things, I will stay relevant, and that's the way I like to stay
Understood.
relevant. Yeah.
So we can say two key points: learning and understanding others.
Yes.
Which is what
Yes.
keeps you ahead. Thank you, ma'am. So my next question would be regarding how do you ensure effective communication and building relationship in an organization among other business units as well. How do you, as an HR, cater it and do it effectively?
Yeah, a good question. I think in our role as we have to deal with multiple stakeholders, right? And business unit is the one.
Right.
So I would take a cue from my first answer, like understanding the business. That's a very much core, I would say. Accordingly, you have to do the communication, right? Because if you don't understand, and if you just say that, okay, this is the policy, just follow it. Yeah, either you follow it or don't follow it. It is not always like that. So you have to understand from where the concern is coming, accordingly communicate.
Right.
And I would say open communication is very much important, because if you are open in your communication, people will understand. All are adults in the organization, and they know what is right, what is wrong. And I think we are in a multi-generation where everyone has their priorities, has their own purpose. If you are open in your communication, if you are transparent, I think our half of the battle is won. Just to give an example, if the company is not doing good, or maybe somewhere struggling, so in our town hall only we try to address what is our EBITDA currently, and whether we are ahead of it or we are lacking maybe 5%. And just for an example, we might be, as per the focused, we are maybe 5% behind. But it's Q3. By Q4, we will be able to reach that, right? So I think those elements, and people understand, because everybody is very smart nowadays. Everybody has information on the tip of their fingers. So they immediately research, okay, what's happening in the industry. So if we give those open communication, they can relate to it, and sometimes we over communicate also, so that it gets registered,
Understood.
right? So I would say open, transparent communication builds the trust, and that should be that as an organization also we follow in Parexel. And in Parexel, we do everything with heart.
Right.
That's one of our core behaviors, right? So we say that and we follow those behaviors as well.
Okay, great insights, ma'am. I am sure students as well as professionals who are aspiring to be great HRs, they will gain a lot of value from this. So my next question would be around your approach
Yeah.
regarding the talent review and succession plan, to ensure a strong leadership pipeline within an organization. How do you inculcate it?
Yeah. So in our organization, we have a formal talent review process,
Yeah.
talent review and succession planning process, through which we evaluate them. There are many models in the industry, in the HR domain, but we have customized based on the need of our organization. To make it
Mhm.
simple, we have
Okay.
customized based on the core values, the mission and vision of the organization. So we had tweaked it as per our need,
Okay.
not following exactly a model, theoretical model, which is there, as part of the HR domain.
Okay.
So we have tweaked those, and accordingly we do it. It's an annual exercise, but we do many, smaller events or throughout the year towards that, right?
Right.
And we do select certain employees through the talent reviews, whatever we get. The results, or maybe the selected employees on different categories
Right.
and all. So based on that, we have different learning programs also.
Mhm.
And not only learning programs, because nowadays that classroom kind of setup programs are gone. So on the go, on the job, on the project, and we believe in, it's a dual ownership.
Right.
As the organization is responsible for your development, you
You
also have to
also.
be responsible for your development. We can show the guide, we can guide you, but finally you have to own it up. So we provide them that, why don't you go and find a mentor in the organization.
Mhm.
So we have different mentors, but we nudge the employees to find a mentor whom they feel they will be suitable, or what they want, the mentor, with having a discussion
Right.
with the mentor and identify the mentor and start the mentorship program.
Yeah.
So it is curated in a way which promotes, dual communication, or a two-way communication process,
Right.
and the employee taking the ownership of their development as well.
Understood. So, talking on the same lines, ma'am, we were talking about talent review and
Yeah.
succession plans. So, what would be your key advice or advice to our MBA students over here for IIM Raipur? Anything
Okay.
you would like to?
So I would say, I'm a big Bollywood fan, I would say.
Okay.
So there was a very, saying, "Ja Simran, ja ji le apni zindagi," right? So I would say it's a very high time. I am Raipur, not only to them, but I would say already you have multiple things, multiple curriculum, multiple pressure. I would say whatever time, the one mantra I would give you, it's the golden period of your life. After this, when you get into corporates and all, it's a very different ball game. So enjoy your life every day, and yeah, जी लो अपनी जिंदगी. I'm not saying that after that you will not live
Yeah,
your
understood.
life. You will leave, but the pleasure or the experience which you get here, maybe the experience will be little different.
Understood.
Yeah, so just enjoy life, or enjoy whatever you are doing. That would be my one advice.
Sure, sure, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your advice. I'm sure our students over here will truly learn from this session and gain some insights. So the experience was really valuable for us, ma'am. Thank you once again, and we really look forward to having you again over here.
Thank
Thank you
you
so much.
so much. I was thrilled. I am delighted to meet all of you, meet you all, people with so different perspective, and a lot of learning for me as well, interacting with all of you, the way you all were asking questions. So it's always a pleasure. and I would definitely want to visit more to the campuses
You're
in
most welcome.
future as well, and hoping to see you, some of you maybe in our organization as well.
Sure.
All right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you
Thank
once
you.
again.